25-minute wake-up flow. So just nice and easy. Maybe it's first thing in the morning for you, body's feeling a little bit creaky. So some of my favourite stretches and poses to get into the day. So come onto your back, come into constructive rest pose with feet hip width, knees resting against each other. And then lift the pelvis, lengthen the tailbone forwards and lower back down. Reach for your head and lift the head, pull it back to get some space in the neck. Hands on your belly. Start to become attuned to your breath. So you feel that lovely swell of the belly as you breathe in. And feel it flattening again as you breathe out. Lift your toes, spread the toes wide and then release them back. Big toes first, then the little ones, then the middle three. And then when you feel ready, hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace fingers at the shin. Then start to make some circles with your knee, 2 or 3 times. In one direction and then the other. And then let's straighten out this leg. Interlace fingers at the back of the knee and point and flex your foot a couple of times. Maybe make some circles with your foot. Change direction with that. And then come into happy baby on just this leg. So we're bending the right leg. Tuck your elbow inside the knee. Interlace fingers at the sole of the foot. And press your hands into your foot. Press your knee down towards the mat behind your shoulder. And press your foot up into your hands. And I like to move here. I don't think it's a very effective stretch when you're static. So a little bit of rolling from side to side. And then let's ground this right foot and take those same poses on the left side. So we'll hug in the knee. Interlace fingers at the shin. Make some circles. Change direction. And then we're straightening the left leg, interlace fingers behind the knee. And point and flex the foot, just waking up your ankle. Again, little circles one way. And then the other way. And then bend your leg for left side happy baby. Tuck your elbow inside the knee. Interlace fingers like a stirrup around the sole of the foot. Press your foot into your hands. Press your knee down to the mat behind the shoulder. And again, just those little rocking, rolling movements from side to side. Feel the breath flowing steadily through your body. And then release the foot and just come and roll over onto your belly from here. You can keep your head at this end for now, which is probably the back of your mat, and into Sphinx. Let's tuck the toes, walk one hip bone back and then the other, and repoint the toes. And then we'll move the hands a little wider. Let's take them off the mat. Perhaps perhaps a handspan or so in front of the shoulders. Feet are wide, we're pointing the toes. On an inhalation, press up to a easy cobra. Look over your right shoulder, look back, see your heel, and then exhale, bend the arms, forehead back to the mat. Same thing for your left side now. And then without the head turning, just a regular cobra. Inhale, exhale back down. Palms under the shoulders now, press up to all fours. Take the knees to hip width if they were wider, and start to move your spine through cat-cow. Drop the belly as you inhale, chest forward, look up. Exhale, round your back into cat stretch. Couple more of those. Inhale, arch, heart forward, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And then relax your spine, tuck your toes, lift up and back into your first downward dog. So we'll just pedal out the feet while shaking out the head slowly. Fingers are spread wide, root down through the finger pads, and on an inhalation, float your right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the leg, open the hip. So lifting the knee up to the ceiling and pressing the shin away from the tailbone. Square off the hip, straight leg, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your chin or your nose. And then reach back again. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale and coil in, knee to chin. Last time back, straight leg. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot to the inside of the right wrist. Float the right fingers high as you inhale. And exhale, circle the arm back. So we're taking 2 or 3 big flowing circles. And then on an exhalation, we'll place the right palm at the left and turn and walk your hands round to the left foot. All the way around. So this should take you towards the top of the mat. Palms framing the left foot. Inhale, float your left foot back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the leg, open the hip. And then square it off, straight leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to chin or nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, coil in, knee to chin or nose. Inhale, back, straight leg. Exhale, step the foot to the inside of the left palm. We're on the ball of the back foot, right hand is grounded. Inhale, float left fingers to the ceiling, look up at the thumb. And exhale, circle back. 2 or 3. Breathing with the movement. So you're inhaling as you reach up and exhaling as you brush the fingertips along the mat. Place your left palm down, look forward, and as you inhale next, step forward, right foot up, hip width from the hands, and then we'll fold forward. Option 1, ragdoll pose, clasp the elbows, release your head, add a little sway from side to side. Option 2, if your hamstrings feel ready, take hold of your big toes with 2 fingers, so like this, pulling up on the toes. Inhale, look forwards, exhale, fold forward. Front ribs to thighs, relax your neck, your shoulders, drop your head. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, hands on hips, bend the legs, press into the feet as you inhale slowly, roll back up, big stretch. And with your hip width feet, hips aligned, clasp your right wrist and take a side bend to your left. So you're pulling right wrist left and pushing your hips to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take the left wrist across to your right side. Press your hips to the left. Inhale back to center and exhale as you lower the arms, shake them out. Wonderful. And step up to the top of your mat. Excuse me while I tie my hair back. So, from Tadasana, from your mountain pose, we've got shoulder blades on the back, fingertips reaching down to the mat, crown of the head up and back. Inhale, float your arms out and up, palms together, look up. Exhale as you bend the legs, fold forward, bring your hands to the mat, release the head. Inhale, lift the chin, look forwards. Exhale, step your left foot back so you're in that lunge. About a hip width stance with your feet. Bring your hands to your hips. Pop a little bend in that back leg to angle the knee down. And then you can use 2 fingers on each hip bone to lift them up towards the ceiling. Keep rooting through the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Take that left wrist into the side bend you did when you were standing. Make sure that right knee is tracking forward over the toes. As you breathe deeply in, completely out. Inhale, reach the fingers to the ceiling. Exhale, ground your palms, frame your foot. Inhale, float your right foot back and up to the ceiling. And exhale as you bend the leg like you did in that little first flow. Square the hips, straight leg. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. This time turn in, turn down your back heel. Root into the feet. We're coming up to warrior one. Reach high as you inhale. Exhale, circle your arms back. It's humble warrior. Interlace fingers, squeeze your palms. Hips are squared. They're still in warrior one. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale as you fold forward. Right shoulder to knee. Let the head hang. Keep that right hip bone behind the knee. And the weight of the head heavy, giving the neck a bit of a stretch. Root down through both feet and inhale as you rise back up. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale into warrior two. Open back foot, hips, arms. We're coming into eagle arms here. Bring your right elbow under your left. Catch hold of your left thumb. Squeeze the elbows together as you lift them high and then lean back as though there's a wall behind you. Come onto the ball of the back foot to square your hips. You're back in high lunge. Next inhalation, step your left foot up to meet your right and bend your legs. Glance down, check you can see your toes in front of your knees. Legs are bent like chair pose, and we're adding on the leg, eagle leg. So right leg is standing, cross your left thigh over your right. Squeeze the knees together. Squeeze the elbows together and start to round your back and lower your elbows down towards that left knee. Feel the breath in the wingspan of your back as you gaze a metre or so along your floor. On your next inhalation, slowly uncoil, float fingers to ceiling, left knee to chin. Exhale, step back to your lunge, ground your palms and your back in downward dog. And from down dog, let's come onto the knees, hip width knees, hands on hips, press the hips forward, just to the beginning of a camel. So just enough to open up the heart, the lungs, start to energize. I like to begin with the chin tucked in at the collarbones. Hug the elbows towards each other, and then perhaps lift the chin a little bit higher. Try to avoid throwing the head back though. No one's neck needs that. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, ground your palms, come into cat stretch, round your back, pull your shoulders to your ears, tuck in your chin. And then relax the spine. We're moving into puppy. Walk the hands forward, lower down to forearms and your forehead or your nose, or perhaps one cheek for a few breaths and then the other. And then we'll walk the hands back one at a time, palms under the shoulders, tuck the toes, press back into down dog. Ready for the second side of the sequence. Inhale, raise your left leg, big stretch. Exhale, bend the leg, open the hip. Square up, straight leg, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward and fold forward. Press into the feet. Inhale, slowly roll back up, big stretch. Arms overhead, palms together, feet together. Bring your prayer to your heart and sweep the arms out. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead. Bend the legs. Exhale, right foot steps back, hands on hips. And then we'll bend that back leg just enough to angle the knee down towards the mat. Lift through the navel, pull the shoulders back. Inhale, float the arms high, clasp your right wrist, side bend to the left. So while the left knee is tracking forward over the toes, right wrist is left of your left ear. Breathe deeply in through the nose, and then take a sigh out through the mouth. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, ground your palms. Frame the foot. Float the left foot back and up as you inhale. Stretch it out and then step the foot between the hands. Turning and ground your back heel is warrior one. So you're pressing through the feet to rise up. Reach high. Inhale. Humble warrior as you exhale. Interlace fingers, squeeze your palms. Lift the belly, look up, inhale. And exhale forward. Lower your left shoulder to your knee and release the head. So we're pressing down through the feet to rise back up. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale to a warrior two. Now I'm just going to turn so you can see me, but you've got left foot at the front of the mat. We're bringing left elbow under the right for your eagle arms. Hold on to your right thumb. Or of course, hands on shoulders if that's preferable. So you're reaching the left big toe down and forward. Draw the shoulders back. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Square off the hips. So you're in high lunge, eagle arms. And on an inhalation, step your right foot up to meet your left and bend your legs. I'm just going to go back to the other side. So you can see your toes in front of the knees. Squeezing the elbows and then cross right thigh over left. Start to round the back and lower down. Elbows to knee. So like an eagle looking down at its prey, your gaze is fixed on your mat or on your floor. Root into the left big toe as you release and rise up. Inhale, right knee to chin. Exhale, step back to your lunge. Ground your palms. Step back into downward dog. And then from there, once again, onto the knees. If you find you're on a hard floor and a thin mat, you could always double up your mat for an extra layer there. Coming back into that camel. Hands on hips. Press the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. And you might want to bring a palm onto your heart centre. Really lift up into your hand. And then hand back to hip. We can keep the hands as they are. If it feels appropriate to go deeper, you can reach up with that left arm and back, fingertips to heel. Same on the right side. Next inhalation, lift your chest. Exhale, we're going into cat stretch to counter pose. Palms under the shoulders, ground your back. And roll your ribcage in little circles this time, as though you're hula hooping with your ribcage one way and then the other. And then from cat to puppy, walk your hands forward. Come down onto the forearms and your forehead, your nose or your cheek. If you're on one cheek, take 2 or 3 breaths there and then turn to the other side. And then lift the chest, slide forward, come down onto your belly. Let's come from here onto your back for our last pose or two. Setu Bandhasana, it's bridge pose. We've got feet hip width. Quads engaged. Inhale, as you exhale, press your hip bones up to the ceiling. Walk your shoulder blades down your back and take hold of the sides of your mat and just grip it to help you get some lift there. On an exhalation, slowly lower back down and come straight into thread the needle, right ankle to left thigh, like a number 4. So option 1, keep your left foot grounded, palms to ceiling. Option 2 will pick up the left foot, thread the right hand underneath, interlace fingers. So you've got them interlaced behind the hamstring or over the left shin bone. And then you can switch sides onto your second side. And then slowly unhook the leg, ground your feet. And we're just going into a little shavasana, a bit of relaxation from here, straightening out legs and arms, palms to the ceiling. So you could certainly turn the video off now and stay here for longer, as long as you've got. If that was just enough just to wake up and you've got to get on with your day now, then roll over to your right side. Rock up to sit. Come and sit with crossed legs. Prayer hands at the heart. And then bring your prayer to your crown centre, to your brow, your throat, your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Have a lovely day. And if you feel like tipping me for the class, the link is down underneath this video to the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you so much.